Damian knows it. He's like, it's non-lethal, and we're making 3 talents just by. And we need
Magnus knows this.
And we need the loss.
We do.
Now we need to pick a venue.
Oh.
Okay.
Apparently, they're doing some construction at the Civic Arena. We weren't expecting that.
Well, to be honest, none of us were, but it is what it is. There's a few venues. I personally like the
Sona, Fleece, Drain, and what's her name? Nova. Okay, I've marked it on our sheet.
Okay.
That's going to be a beating. God.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to send the, we'll call it bribe to Conclave. 3 talents. And I can add that 3. I'm keeping track of all the money from the ins and outs. It does the math for us.
What was it?
Okay, so you're fighting monks, you said?
Yes, I'm fighting monks.
Okay, Damian, monks. Is there a? Do we know what the odds are?
On the monks? No.
We don't know what the odds are. Okay, and now
my guess is they'll be close to even because no one knows who these monks are.
Okay, so Damien, Brog.
All right, and Mortenzie, Roger, and Eduard are fighting.
Who's Brog fighting?
Brog's with
fighting
Damien.
with me.
Oh, okay. You guys are in the same match together. Okay, got it.
Okay. We'll say that you guys will chat kind of offline about where the fight's going to happen. You check in with the commissioner, and they have temporarily relieved the no fighting on the streets rule, so long as the commissioner is able to set that up in Vaddapol. So the circus wants to, for their first debut fight, to have the fight on a street.
In the streets?
Yeah, like it's a street fight.
Oh, all right. How about
off the barrel? So Roger,
how about
Eduard,
we have it right
Mortenzie.
on Sword Street?
Where's Sword Street?
It's right south of Vaddapol Civic Arena.
Oh, yeah, sure. They'll close down Sword Street, and we'll say that they end up kind of making a temporary arena on Sword Street, and basically the arena is here.
All right.
Let me share the thing with the stream. So that will mean that some of you are off in a different part of the area while the Sword Street fight is going on.
I don't know who to. So Roger, Eduard, Mortenzie versus these 4 guys.
The circus is going to murder them.
Nova is not going to be a problem. Drain's going to get the shit kicked out of him. Yeah.
Sona and Fleas will present a challenge, but not enough to.
Magnus is going to bet 5,000 on that.
On his own guys?
Well, no, against.
You don't know these guys. You know your guys are a bunch of winners. There's no reason for you to bet against your own
Magnus. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Magnus, that's insider. I'm not going to do it. Magnus is going to bet on himself.
No, it's just the rankings though. It's 3.
That's the thing. They're 3.
It's 3 veterans
versus a vet and 3 blooded.
One veteran and 3 blooded.
What you don't know about these veterans is that they're all Gestalt and they all have awesome ability scores. Because 3 normal veterans, you guys have better gladiators. Your quality of gladiator is higher.
So Magnus is not going to bet on this.
Nova's garbage. We know Nova's garbage.
She has not been fully trained up.
No.
Fleece can block.
Nope.
Fleece has AC.
Fleece is a tank.
Fleece we can AC up, and Sona can hold his own. But Sona has held his own because he's been in the ring with Magnus, who takes all the hits. He always becomes the focus. Sona's never had to sit there and go, "Oh shit, they're coming at me."
Does Sona have mirror image and shit like that?
He should.
Then
Okay.
that's what he's gonna fucking
that
run
was
with.
the end of the third week for the Circus of Dread. There is a 40% chance at a random encounter or a random event for the Circus of Dread.
Oh,
Give
wanna
me a
take this on it?
percentile.
No, you go ahead, man.
All right.
I'm just writing the bets that's going on.
Oh yeah, good idea.
So there's 3 matches on the week 24th.
7.
That's a random event. Give me a percentile to see whether it's good or bad. High is good.
It's not good.
It is a neutral event.
Okay. We'll take that.
Percentile?
Percentile?
Yep.
93. That's scale?
Arena and games. Interesting. Give me a D2.
1.
To submission, 10k on death.
It's almost like we rolled up the event that the facilities have changed and it's neutral. We basically rolled up what we described.
All right. Well, then it happened. There we go.
So what is a neutral event? You hear that the event in the city, there will be special audience watching. It's not just for your gladiators, but some people in the city, officials, have taken keen interest in the fight on Sword Street, or the upcoming fights on Sword Street. They're not setting it up just for the Sona fight. And there will be Imperial Magi watching the battle.
Okay. Damien kind of wants us to lose too.
Yeah, so does Magnus.
And the editor of the games will be of the games on Sword Street will be the Inquisitor General.
Okay.
Apparently, there will be some death matches. Like yours isn't one of them, but
One of them.
it's totally neutral to you guys. Like, okay, there's some weird guys that are going to be there. Be on your best behavior. But yeah.
Damien will do up the contract too, with the 10,000 death
It's per.
thing per.
Yeah. So it's 10,000. I have to submission, 10,000 on death, no looting.
Okay, I'm gonna add
Those. Oh, what about spells before and after?
Right now, we're gonna go with do what you want because that works to our advantage.
editor is.
They didn't say anything, did they?
Inquisitor General, and then the audience will be some magi. For whatever reason, they will be at the that particular game. Okay, that drops down to 20. I think that was 60 this time. I think it was. Okay. Anyways, so that is 20, and that is 20%. Cool. Week 3, back at the Conclave. Ashoka's the no, we just finished week 3, didn't we?
That was week 3 for the circus.
Okay, so we got to go back to the Conclave for week 3.
Yeah,
you guys spend time at the market. Phineas is still crafting that crazy suit of armor. Sid needs to
Mithril is so hard to shape.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just a full plate suit takes forever. Fleas and Brog are idle. There's some entertaining going on. Old Vigo's training. Nova's getting some entertainment. Sid, who are you spying on this week? This is the 3rd week of the summer.
Sid is either going to spy on the Conclave to figure out who these guys are, the monks to figure out what's going on with them, or the...
Pick one.
I've got Goblin,
fight for
Broken
Magnus.
Shield, Monks, and then I'll also add to the list of candidates. This is the Circus.
Oh, fuck that. The Arena.
Sid is spying on the Arena?
Oh,
Okay.
don't get caught.
Which one? Which one?
The main arena. Civic Arena.
All right. You want to roll 5d6 for me?
Thank you. All right, you want me to roll 5d6 for you?
Yep.
That's how many guards there are.
No, this is how many dice the security at the arena has.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Way more than average.
All right. Roll your 10d6, Sid.
No, Sid doesn't want to do this. Sid doesn't want to do this anymore. Oh, fuck.
How about this? You roll your 10d6, I'll roll the 20d6.
Sure.
should about even it out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
I'm fucked.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
You like flew right into the Grand Inquisitor's face.
Didn't see you here.
Oh, D6.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Wait, how many sixes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I had...
Why? Why would it? Why?
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a character.
Okay.
So Sid disappears, and Ahmed's got to make a new character.
Yeah, basically. Do you want me to roll stealth at all, Marty? Because that's what I was thinking that was going to happen.
No,
I roll stealth?
they've got ways of seeing through a simple... You flying around and stealthing as a bat, there are ways to get through that with magic.
They fought druids before.
Doesn't it just give benefits, like bonuses, like plus 20?
The problem with this is that he got in too deep and saw something he shouldn't have.
New character.
No, not new character. It's just at the end of that 5 days, Sid doesn't return to the ludus.
New character at the end of the 5 days.
Oh, he's our awesome spy master who got in too far.
What do you guys do? You know he was going to spy on the goings on at the arena.
And Damien would have been the first to tell him, don't. If you do and you get caught, there's nothing we can do for you.
Fuck it, I'm Sid. I can do anything. Watch me. Ha. Famous last words.
I'll let
So
I'll let you
after a
figure
few
out
days,
what the
when
ludus
Sid
does,
doesn't
with
return,
Sid's
one day Damien just
absence.
goes.
Give me a second.
Damien just raises a glass to Sid. Weird fella. He drinks.
I guess he's the god is stupid ass.
Now I told him not to go.
Yeah. Wait, did you tell them what they're doing or not?
What Phineas told you guys about the nullstone. He doesn't know the other stuff that's going on. He just knows about the magic nullifying stones. Like what Marty was describing about them putting the box in the middle in this portal where there's these beasts and stuff. He knows nothing about that.
Wowza.
But he does know about the magic training stones.
So from what I know, spells would give you a bonus to identify things or to see things, to spot things.
There's wards and stuff, traps, these sorts of things.
Yeah, I guess, eh?
Oh, that was shit luck.
Shit.
That was such shit luck.
Ah.
So you're thrown in a cell with like 4 other spies, each from a different ludus.
Oh, hey guys. Hey, you must be Sid. Yeah.
You didn't make one success. There wasn't even a tie in any of them.
No. I had 4s. They had, I don't know, like 5 6s or something.
How many 5s or
2, 3,
6s?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, it was a
5,
stupid roll.
6, 7, 8, 9. And then the 4 by that point would have beat you.
Oh my god! When I start rolling for fireballs, it's going to be all 12 and 18.
Yeah, there wasn't even like a one success to kind of say, oh, he wiggled out or he kind of knew. No, he went
he
full
got
on in.
caught.
He saw the thing he wasn't supposed to, and he got caught.
Look what we got here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
No, there are spells that force shapeshifters to turn into the regular form, and then they beat the piss out of you and threw you in special shackles and dragged you away.
He has an amazing stealth during combat that lets him hide even while
Here's the
in
important
combat.
question: what god do you worship? Because they're looking for sacrifice.
Yeah, quite possible.
Actually, what does the ludus do?
It's fucking nothing. What
Damien,
can they do?
Recommendation, and Phineas is not going to. Phineas thinks it's cold, but is not going to argue. Damien's recommendation is deny any knowledge, disavow anything about him.
What the hell can we do then? Usually we'd send in Sid to figure out what the fuck's going on. But Sid got fucked.
Well, we'll have to find someone else.
Hey, bring that guy who's always hiding.
What guy who's always hiding?
Ashoka's back because he spent time at the marketplace with you guys. We do have connections. Perhaps our patron could do something.
Well,
Yeah, I guess he brought him in and he fucked up. Let him know what happened.
if that's a conversation you want to have, by all means, Ashoka.
Yeah, here's the thing. Sid hasn't developed any character growth. He hasn't developed any character growth with like any of the other players. Right? They're like, he's gone.
Because he just shows up and goes, hey,
He was assigned to you by
Vogul?
Vogul.
Yeah. We could tell him like, yeah, you know the guy he sent us? He got screwed. He screwed up. You can save him if you want. We can't save him.
Vogul is in town at the moment, says Ashoka. I could reach out to him.
Yeah, might as well. I guess let him know, because if something happens to Sid, which is probably happening right now, he might say, why didn't you let me know? So let's let him know what happened.
Yes, perhaps a bit of damage control. At least give Uncle Vogel a heads up that Imperials may want to talk to him. He won't be pleased either way.
I would allow a hero point to be spent to have Sid live through this.
Foxfire was going to offer a hero point for one success.
A hero point would make it so that there are twists of fate so that Sid survives.
They take one of his eyes to remind him not to look at things.
Sid, what happened? Nothing. Yeah, let's go talk to Vogel, I guess.
What do you mean, let's? I've got armor to work on. It's very hard to mold mithril. I don't know.
All right. Well, he doesn't know you, Damien, from a whole. Oh yeah, he does know Damien. All right, Damien, why don't you break the news to your uncle?
Because he's cranky.
Yeah, he's your family. Yeah, he'd love to see you. He'd be like, "Hey, Damien, come sit on my lap."
I've been here for
know,
months and he hasn't come to visit once.
Damien, I promise not to beat the shit out of you next time. he starts cleaning the metal.
Oh, you. Oh.
Hey, you've got a cat on your shoulder, Mortenzie.
He's the prophet. The new prophet.
Okay. Who is going to go talk to Vogul von Krakenstein?
Damien will go after being.
I guess Magnus can go with you.
Foxfire is saying that Sid is too useful to let die.
I tend to agree. I just don't think the characters would.
The characters, I think
that
Magnus's solution is to go in sword swinging. That's all he could do. But he's not going to do that for Sid. Because fuck that guy.
Fuck that druggie.
That's funny. All right, I'm going to take a look at the hero points. I think it's a good use of one.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, Sid probably hums to himself when he's doing this, like, Sid's the best, never get caught, shit, I'm awesome. What the fuck? Good stuff.
Okay. Vaddapol. Where the fuck do I keep track of these?
Hero points?
Is that on the combat sheet?
No, it's on the Excel sheet. It's not facilities, not ledger, stability.
Audience hero points. There we go. Foxfire is spending one of his 2 hero points.
You're a prince, I tell you.
Okay. Damien's going to go speak to his uncle. What is the name of your uncle's...
Magnus?
Oh, yeah. Who's going to go speak to...
Do you want Magnus to come along?
I
don't care.
Mark wants him to. Damien doesn't want him to. How about that? I can really do this by myself. I don't need protection.
Yeah, I don't really want to come with you either.
Oh, you're coming with me anyway. That's fantastic.
Okay. Ashoka gives you directions to a ship that is located just outside of the city. Is weighed anchor outside the city. It's this whole rigmarole to go get a boat that brings you out to the ship. What is the name of your Vogul's personal vessel?
The Leviathan.
The Eldritch Wave.
Okay, the Eldritch Wave. It is a beautiful caravel of weird, twisted dark wood and slightly elvish design.
Okay.
It's just slowly bobbing out in the water as you have to pay someone actually pretty good money to go and row you out there. We'll say 50 gold.
Oh, thanks, Magnus.
Let's stick Damien just off to the side for a moment, and let me find Vogul von Krakenstein's token.
Oh, yeah, I found Cerberus the Blackheart. He's been hiding in the bay the whole time.
He escaped, man. He ran off.
I know.
There are a bunch of guys that you just sort of went, meh, out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, Marty, we did put a bunch of contractors out to our head. What are they called? Bounty hunters?
Yeah, I believe you guys described it as a token amount so that it wouldn't raise suspicion. So, yes, you did, but I don't believe you did it in earnest.
Well, we'll pay it if someone brings it back.
Well, we'll just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
And you actually had plans to like spy on?
Yeah, but then we realized it's been so long. He's long gone. We need teleport to find him, really. Next level. Next level, we got him.
I can't find Vogel's. Vogul? There he is. There is the crazy mother.
E-O-G-O. E-O-G-G-O.
This is your uncle, right? I got it right?
Yeah.
Right?
It is my
Okay.
uncle, yeah.
And then, what was the name of his little,
Qued.
Qued, thank you.
That guy's weird.
Creepy Qued.
All right, and he even has someone even creepier. Do you remember that weird elf that acted as your teleporter?
Yeah.
What campaign was that?
Well, that was a campaign with Sid. Campaign was with that was the guy.
That was
Sid and
dirty,
the
unscrupulous
original.
bastards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Campaign from long ago. Characters. Oh, no, that's not right. Oh, I don't have tokens for those. Weird. I don't remember his name. By campaign. Oh yeah, there we go. Here he is. All right, Damien. The ship gives you the creeps. The guy in the boat's like, oh, I think we gotta turn around. Give me a will save. The boat is actually exuding some sort of aura. Like out of the corner of your eye, like some of the designs in the boat seem like they're reaching out towards you with ghostly tendrils. There's something moving along the weird mast and sails. Weird creaks and sounds, like it is sending shivers through your bones.
Okay, we'll save. Oh, yeah, I really need a better will save. I could use my power, but I'm not going to.
20? That's enough to not be shaken. This guy is freaking out in the boat, though. We need to leave! We need to get out of here!
Damian punches him out.
You row the rest away yourself. This guy kind of lying in the boat.
Kung Fu training came in handy.
This second level commoner gets punched out if you want. Damien rows up to the side. Are you kind of like throwing a rope, or are you calling out after someone?
He's calling out, "Hello!"
A bald skeletal head looks over the side.
Oh!
And pretty soon there's like 5 or 6 skeletons that are throwing ropes and gaff hooks and hooking your boat to the side. This boat is literally run by a skeleton crew.
Okay.
Gotta love Uncle Vogul.
Yes. Okay, so he takes the... He is going to climb a rope.
Yep, they threw down a rope. They weren't doing anything. The skeletons are all... Some of them have, like, sabers out and are pointing them towards you as you're walking onto the boat. It is all right.
He takes the oars with him so the guy doesn't take off on him.
Okay. It is all right. He is expected.
I am. Oh, hello, Uncle.
This is not your uncle.
Oh.
This is some very tall elf behind a spooky mask.
I don't know the elf.
You do not know who the elf is.
Oh, greetings. I'm Lord Damien Van Imp.
Head tilts slightly.
And you are...
Icarus Droon.
Icarus Droon. You work for my uncle, I take it?
Yes.
Is he available?
Yes.
May I speak with him?
Yes.
Where
This
am I
way.
gonna find- There we go.
Oh, this elf is awkward. The skeletons just seem to, at the wave of his hand, like go about ship business. So you think the skeleton crew could have decided to attack you. You're brought to not the captain's quarters, but a set of quarters near the front of the boat, and you can see Qued hiding behind, partially hiding behind a table, looking at something that your uncle is looking at. You see that they've got some maps spread out, and you thought the map might be moving, and it rolls up when you approach.
Master, your nephew is here. Ah, yes, my favorite nephew has come aboard my ship.
Greetings, Uncle. Wonderful to see you.
This guy's a fucking skeleton.
It is wonderful to see my favorite nephew.
And he gives you this really awkward sort of like chubbing of your cheek. You're kind of a slim dude, so there's not much cheek to fucking chub.
He found it though.
he grabbed it. He's got a strange fucking strength behind him. You don't know whether it's his gloves or if he's just really strong.
Okay.
And you notice he pinched until it hurt. Like he wanted your cheek to hurt.
Yeah.
He then kind of just taps it. I'm at the north of Vaddapol. There's the four of them.
Okay.
I thought
hanging
Magnus
out.
was coming with me here. Yeah.
No, Magnus didn't come.
Do you see where we are, Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
What can I do for you? I assume you are not here for familiar pleasantries.
Well, I actually have been wanting to thank you for providing me a position with the ludus. It's been wonderful.
A position that you apparently have abandoned by playing soldier with this local lord.
I still provide the services I promised.
I want to provide a good place for this dragon to live, to grow.
And it will have that.
I'm not so sure anymore, he says.
Does this have to do with what's going on in the city?
Yes.
I see. Speaking of which...
He just holds out his hand, and Qued provides a handkerchief, and now he's like very busily digging out nuggets out of his nose and blowing his nose and like really getting in there after something with his finger.
Okay. I'll give you a
This
second
damn
there.
salty air. I will have to devise a spell that makes me more comfortable.
Sure. That's quite uncomfortable. Speaking of what's going on in the city, and specifically in the arena, your man, Sid.
Ah, yes.
I found him in a little village that a group of inquisitors emptied out. They were afraid of what Sid's people were calling forth. I do not mind because we ended up with a Sid.
Yes, well, not so much anymore.
The Empire Bat is not something that fits into the design of the Empire. They do not like lycanthropy, and I do not blame them. However, Sid is not a lycanthrope. He is true skinwalker, true skin changer.
Be that as it may. It seems, against my better advice, Sid grew curious about the goings-on at the arena.
Ah,
He has not returned in some time.
I suppose my warning to Ashoka did not make its way back to you in time.
Apparently not.
Well,
I just wanted to let you know, in case... No doubt if he was captured, they'll question him. And if that happens, your name might come up. I would suspect that they would require better evidence than the word of a captured, as you put it, lycanthrope, to question the likes of the great Vogul von Krakenstein. But just in case.
I am afraid that the things that are transpiring in the Vaddapol Civic Arena are things that are of importance to the Empire. I am not speaking of land conquest. I am speaking of the conquest of everything.
And that is happening in our arena? Damien looks legitimately confused. Like, what the hell are you talking about, old man?
Yes. Remember, the undying emperor came to this world. He came, and every man here knew that he came here to save them.
Yes, of course. This is the final push, or...
It is still in progress. This conquering of the rack.
Well, yes, the wars have been going on for 300 years now. They've just been pushing farther and farther out.
It is the consolidation of power. It is why the Empire does its thing.
I see.
I am afraid if Sid was caught by the crazy arch-wizard that brings the thing around to places of great death, that Sid is no more. However, maybe he simply got lost. I can scry upon him if you would like.
We certainly, yes, I think that would be prudent. I'm concerned that perhaps if he's being held, it might be warded or some other magical thing you would certainly know far more about than I would.
Most definitely. This will also be risky for me to pry into such things.
Well, he's your man, so if you think he's worth the risk, if not, I'll simply tell the others he's gone, we'll find a new one. Sorry, Ahmed. I don't mean to throw your character
No, no,
under the
no.
bus, but
Magnus says the same thing. Is that-
Damien's kind of in the face of his uncle is kind of not
Oh,
kind of
it's cool.
coward. He's a coward.
It's
He doesn't
cool,
wanna-
dude. I don't mind creating a new character.
Do you want to scribe on him now?
Certainly, sure.
You are certain he was lost in the Civic Arena?
I think that is the overwhelmingly most likely scenario.
Then let us have a look. Bring me my mirror. Qued goes and brings mirror, and you notice that Icar's Drune seems to be helping out. They set out this silver mirror, kind of flat on the table. They seem to... There are pegs in the table to keep the mirror from falling off the table. This game is going to be about mirrors, the title.
Okay, yeah, it's really.
He begins to cast a spell. It really doesn't take that long. You do notice that Qued does produce out of this box, like a doctor's bag, a bunch of little bottles, and he kind of goes down and he picks it out, and he's got this like weird clump of flesh with hair on it that you're pretty sure might be Sid's. Vogul puts up his hand and you notice that Qued is with a pair of tweezers taking out one hair and putting it next to the mirror. It looks like there's a little bowl at the bottom of the mirror, like this mirror is made for this.
Oh, our wizards started doing that with our gladiators.
Vogul starts cracking his fingers, and you notice that while he's cracking his fingers, he seemed to temporarily grow an extra knuckle on each hand, on each finger, on each hand.
Arthritis.
That's not arthritis, Uncle.
So much wrong with this motherfucker. He starts laughing again.
Have I ever mentioned to you that you're my favorite nephew?
On a few occasions, I've often said you're my favorite uncle.
Now let us cast this spell. As I expected.
The mirror just goes black.
That mean he's dead?
No, it means that his body or he is in a place that is warded specifically from scrying. A simple spell that cloaks this room.
I see.
He's talking about like fourth circle spells, like they are simple spells.
Simple spells, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, someday I'll learn simple
Which
spells,
means
too.
that he is in some place where there are wizards who do not want the scrying to happen.
He clicks his finger, and the mirror turns back into a mirror. Like the black goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really require another Sid?
He is rather... I mean, with this one exception. He has not failed us before.
But this is his first failure.
He's made poor decisions, but those decisions, the actions he did took, he succeeded at. This is the first time he's ever gone out and gotten caught or not achieved his goal. He's good at what he does.
The last time I took a cube of flesh from Sid was when?
Quid says, it was a few weeks ago.
Ah, yes. During my last visit to your ludus.
You don't remember him visiting 3 weeks ago?
When was this? Where was I?
I've kept a close watch over your progress.
Okay. Did you see my fight? Any of my fights? You know, the ones I didn't lose?
I can regrow a body for seed in a short period of time.
You can regrow a body for him?
Yes, it will be a clone of his original form.
Damien's like, what's a clone? He'll have a body, okay.
Yes. We should do it quickly, for they have a penchant of destroying the souls of those that they capture. We are not talking about the Magi, we are talking about the giants of magic kind that are part of a very select group that serves the Emperor. Personally, they're like destroying souls.
All right.
Is this what you want your Uncle Vogul to do for you?
Yes, please, Uncle. I think it's in the best interests of the ludus.
Good spies are divine. Alright, I'll begin the spell. It will take time for his body to grow.
I can come back.
He may not be available for some time, but he will remember some of what he saw, perhaps.
Well, let's hope so. At least it won't be it won't have happened for nothing then.
This will be dangerous. I will have to speak to him when he comes back.
Of course.
I will want to know what he knows.
Absolutely.
Many buzzards circling around the carcass field. I might very well be one of them.
Okay.
Very interesting. Yes. I will start the spell tonight. It is very ugly and will be ugly until it is almost done. Just like the baby rat, it has no fur.
Well, even when Sid was complete, I mean, really, it was much to look at anyway. So.
But he was full of surprises.
That he was.
Is there anything else I can do for you, nephew?
Hug? From my favorite uncle?
He just turns around and they're taking out the full vial of whatever this thing, and you see this cube of flesh with Sid fur on it.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's bits of you in there.
Oh, Damien's pretty sure they've got a vial with him.
Okay, they close it up right away when they see you.
I will be below deck where I keep my laboratory.
We'll leave you to it, and you have my thanks, Uncle.
It may be a number of months before the clone is grown. I will attempt to do it quickly. The quicker I grow him, the more different he may be.
I see.
Which would you like it? Would you like an exact copy that would come back in 2 to 8 months? Or would you like something expedited, knowing that there might be a few screws loose?
I don't know that he can do with any more loose screws. Ahmed, what do you want?
Let him come back, like, as whole as possible. We'll have to do that with him for a while.
Alright. Let's just try and make him as complete as possible. We'll make do without him for the time being.
The question is, though, well, does he need to store his soul somewhere, or...
It's called the afterlife. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I shall get the preparations. Yes, Icarus, go ahead to start to prepare. We have done this before. Do not forget the solvent.
Yes. He takes the vial and goes down before.
Good help is hard to find.
Well, yes, that's why I'm here. I guess you died. Sort of.
Yes, he probably is being interrogated now.
Yes, well. I don't know that he felt pain like other people, though. It might be hard to torture.
It might very well be a good thing that his soul will be stuck inside a small cube of flesh until it grows into a full seed. It may keep them from learning that he worked for me. It may keep them from learning that he worked for you.
Let's hope so.
Yes. The Emperor has his secrets. Alright, you can go. Or you can sleep in one of the barracks. There's plenty of room. The skeletons, they do not sleep.
I appreciate the offer, Uncle, but I believe I'm expected back at the ludus.
Go with haste, then.
He bows to his uncle. Until next time, Uncle.
Bring a gift next time. Don't be rude.
Terribly sorry, Uncle. He scurries down a rope. Splashes water on the guy who's knocked out. Alright, row me back to the shore. Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the creepiness of the vessel, it exuded outwards. You can imagine like vessels trying to board and everyone gets like full of fear and then
no, thank you.
so yeah, Damien's rowing out of here. The guy's like coming to as you're getting to as you're getting to the place. So Foxfire is asking if we could experience some of fucking Sid's soul.
I don't think anybody ever wants that.
Do it.
Oh, I'm fine doing it. I think it's gonna freak out everybody on stream.
I think this happens when Sid comes back. About what he remembers. I think that's the icing on the cake of the hero point is Sid might remember things when he shouldn't.
Cool.
Okay.
Cute.
So I think I'm gonna wait for that cut. Sid saw something. He saw something that he couldn't. He walked into a trap that was well beyond his ability, and then he started to get interrogated, perhaps even after death.
He like dies like finally.
And then
like,
10 minutes
we're here,
later,
Sid, like, fuck.
after Vogul cast clone, his soul got yanked back to the little cube of flesh or whatever, the tank where his body is starting to grow, and that's where his soul is going to be for the next 2 to 8 months. Might be different if Vogul can do this quicker with the hero point and all that. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with how that turned out. You could thank Foxfire for the hero point because
Thank you, Foxfire.
Thank you, Fox. It's Foxy. Thank you for again saving my characters.
Neat. There's a bunch of stuff that Marty knows, and I'm like, how do I let the onion get peeled without revealing the nougaty center of evil? I think that was a good way of doing it. Okay, so Sid is what do we call it?
Fucked. Experiencing new things.
MIA.
Yes.
So you guys get to destroy the Empire. Nice. I like how you guys fucking hate the Empire. Okay. And
I think it'll be the legends that destroy the Empire.
Damian did his diplomacy of begging for money. That was last time.
Yeah.
I guess we'll count this as Damian went in to speak to someone that he wanted to.
Yeah.
Sid is no longer spying.
We'll take the guy away for now. Get him out of there for a bit.
Phineas next week is the Arcane Treaties. Did you guys have a random event last time? No, you didn't, right? So I think there's a 60% chance of a random.
Yeah, we do.
event.
Do you want to take it, Ahmed?
No, it's cool, man. I've not been rolling well. You're all yours, dude.
Nope. Random event.
God damn it, Mark.
It is positive. It's very good.
It is a very good event.
Sweet.
It is a blessing.
Let it happen to Phineas.
Percentile.
He needs a win. He needs a win.
He's so fit.
2.
To a specific slave, gladiator, or beast.
Or master.
No, masters are a separate band.
Okay.
D2?
Nope. 2. 1.
And then a D100.
64.
Okay, it is a invitation to a match or deal that is in your favor.
Okay.
Interesting. Which gladiator do they want, and why?
So no.
Panic pattern.
So we've got
Oh, Bannock, that yeah.
Magnus, Sona, Fleas, Drain, Brog. Figo is 6, Nova 7, Sargon 8, Bannock, Baden 9. So give me a D9.
Four. Is that Vigo? If it's Vigo, I'm gonna be mad.
Why would somebody care about Drain?
I don't know.
I don't care about Drain.
He's like the random Hawkeye fans of Avengers. Like, just those people are out there.
A blessing for a specific gladiator, and it's an invitation for a specific deal. The Conclave of Crimson Scale received a offer from the this is good for Drain. It's not good for your ludus.
Okay.
So, what were they called? The archer unit in Viad?
Something.
The Imperial Rangers.
Yeah.
The Imperial Rangers have given the Conclave of Crimson Scale an offer. They are willing to pay for Drain's contract in exchange for 4 years of military service, after which he would gain his freedom. He's from Viad, and they were impressed by, I guess, his winning with Magnus. A lot of the Imperium's been looking for soldiers for some reason. A chance to win his freedom.
Okay. I'm gonna bring it up to him.
99. Okay. Who's so Magnus is gonna bring it up to him?
Well, Phineas brings up the point we don't have enough gladiators to fill the ranks.
Shit.
The military of Viad is willing to pay the Duke's tax.
Oh, so we can keep the other blooded gladiator then.
Is it good for him? If there is almost no way to Conclave, we'll go for it. Drain will get to return to his homeland and serve his people. And they think that Drain is worth enough that they'll pay the Duke's tax for you. They'll arrange it so this is your payment of the Duke's tax. Unfortunately, you lose him.
But we still need to. We need to get a.
But we've got gladiators. We've purchased blooded gladiators.
We can withdraw our.
No, you can't withdraw a bid.
Well, you can and probably lose face.
Phineas's opinion is whatever you think, Magnus. It's your team. Damian kind of likes the idea of he's never been impressed with Drain, so yeah, get rid of him. We'll get another one.
Magnus is gonna ask Drain.
Okay. Drain is sitting in actually you hear him thunking against one of the wooden blocks with his bow. He's just practicing.
Hey, Drain.
Are
there other gladiators around?
No, unless you want them to be. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Shit, you're getting very close. Your shots are very tight.
He nods. I've been doing it all day. Can't fucking see straight almost.
Listen, something came up. It's only fair that I ask you about it. Your homeland wants you back. They want to buy a contract. They ask that you. He shows him the letter.
Who's they?
Shows him the letter.
Rangers.
Imperial Rangers? That doesn't make any sense. My father fought against the Imperium. That's why I'm a gladiator.
If you serve for 4 years in the army, afterwards you're free.
Seriously?
That's what it says in the letter.
But this is they don't have any right to take me from the ludus.
No, I can deny it. But if you want to go, you can go.
Is this some sort of trick?
No. This is. If I had my choice, I'd have you all free. I don't. I'm giving you as much freedom as I can right now. I'm giving you the chance to choose. If you want to stay with us, I'm doing my best to keep us alive and winning. If you go with them, I don't know what's gonna happen.
They're probably going to give me an earful about Sylvanas. Shrugs. Hey, are you doing this because you want to, or are you doing this because you have to?
Not Drain. Damien comes in kind of panicked. Magnus? Quick word! Before you go any further.
Think about it. I don't have to do anything. I'm fucking Magnus.
He laughs. All right, can I decide in the morning?
Yeah,
Okay.
think about it.
He goes there and shakes your hand.
You'll take your gear with you. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck, that's not what I'm worried about. Who's going to watch your ass while you're in the ring?
A fucking soda better know how to use a bow.
Is only I'm getting the deal?
They're only asking for you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Hey, think about it. Think about it. You stay, you know you're more welcome. You know I want you to stay, but if you go, I also want you to be free. Decide, take your time. What do you want, scrawny boy? Yeah, what's so important?
Mark?
Drain is still contractually obligated for another fight. We need him.
Okay, yeah, he'll do the fight and then he can go.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Just as long as he's there for the fight. He can't leave tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, all right. We'll just by the time these letters go back and forth, yeah, it'll take like
He looks
a
at
few
Drain.
weeks.
Don't worry, it's a non-lethal. With
Yeah,
new
it's
guys.
it's the fight with Sona against the newcomers.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. That you can fight is not lethal. It's not lethal fight.
Yeah, all right.
You-
I'll back them up. They need my arrows.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe one last fight for the Conclave then, eh, Drain?
Sure. He shakes Magnus's hands.
Tell me about it. Tell me what you think in the morning.
You're pretty sure he's made up his mind.
Yeah, he wants to go.
Damien's like, that's a no-brainer.
I would
What do you get this? Of course he's gonna go.
Yeah.
You can see he's nodding his head. He's like chewing on it, and he looks happy.
Hey, but we can really maybe do something with one of the other gladiators we might have bought.
Damien.
Yeah, Magnus talks with Damien. It's like, yeah, that making sure nobody else is hearing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Sid isn't hearing.
You
him.
know, the Lady Ashoka.
You have no idea where Sid is. Oh yeah, Sid didn't come back. You're pretty sure Sid's not
I'm
listening.
pretty sure he's fuck. Yeah, no, the fight that's coming up. I don't know. Our guys are pretty strong, pretty tough, but who knows what the other guys are like. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. That's fine.
They are veterans. That's
Yeah,
the same
but
level as
Seen
I
our
am.
guys. You've seen our guys. Come on. Look at Zona. Wacha! He goes, wacha! Wacha!
That's not the sound of whip.
Wacha!
It's not
That's
wacha.
what I hear. Wacha!
Which means you don't have to send the wizard Ling.
Yeah, we almost want to though.
Yeah, I was like, just fucking.
Yeah, no, but we'll keep him. We'll keep him.
He's cleaning our shit buckets.
And Phineas really wants to keep him because he doesn't know how this wizard dueling ruling is gonna go. So if we need a wizard, we're gonna have one.
Nice. Okay. All right then. That was different, and I like the random stuff. It really
changes shit.
Well, no, life is random, man. It was an offer. You could have said no.
Yeah. Be honest with you though. He's all right.
What's that?
Drain. He's all right. I mean, he's low level and everything, but
Well, you might get a whole new set of problems.
yep.
Randomly, they just sold Drain for 20 talents. Link can go back to Elfcraft. Get back into the stool. Get back into the crafting. The crafting
You
stool.
got shit to do, monkey.
All right. The fourth week. It was a scene that I was looking forward to. Let me see. Beginning of the fourth week, the Regent's gift arrives. This was a gift sent by the Regent of the Empire to the seasonal winners at each of the major towns. The item that is sent to you is a sash, and it is called Sash of the Spring Champion. And there's a specific magic item that it is. It is called the Sash of the War Champion. They assumed that there were fighters in your ludus. They didn't really know you very well. But the wearer treats his fighter levels as 4 higher than normal for the purpose of armor training and the bravery class feature.
Oh,
It is a chest slot item.
nice.
It is a relatively cheap item. It's only 4,000 gold pieces, but they do provide this sash to the Conclave, and a short note saying congratulations on your win, Magnus, and you're pretty sure it was just the stamp of the Regent. Like someone else prepared this gift for you guys, and I'm going to add this to your Sash of the Spring Champion. And this is a chest slot item. And this was a gift from the Imperial Regent. I don't know if Magnus is a fighter or not.
Yep.
You have fighter, yeah, you have fighter levels.
Magnus is a barbarian fighter rogue. Barbarian rogue fighter.
Yeah, it's a chest item, and if you don't like it, it also very cheaply could be secondaried into your existing chest item slot. Like you could sell that and then or keep it, and it gives basically Phineas a template
To work from, yeah.
to work on. All right, Magnus, you found yourself just kind of in your idle time at the skin painter's shop. You are the leader and a winner, and the exploits of a champion or a gladiator are painted on your skin. And you decided that you were going to get some tattoos. These are not magical tattoos. These are just representing your victory in the Imperial City, and then the victories over this last year. It's just a thing that gladiators do. It also was suggested that you do this to hide the magic tattoos that are placed upon you, so that people don't just, like, when you're down, cut the magic tattoo, like they'd have to cut up everywhere. Like you could kind of use normal tattoos to disguise your magic tattoos. So you thought this was a good idea. You're at the tattoo shop. Phineas, you learn, is in his spare hours, spends an hour or two at the tattoo shop.
What the fuck are you doing outside?
How did you find me? What are you doing outside? Nice. How did you find me?
Radimer finally shows himself. You don't know where he's been. and he approaches Mortenzie and Sam.
You two, come with me.
No, you're not the master anymore.
They're like throwing little nuts at Mr. Pickles, throwing little nuts at Mortenzie.
Stop that. Yes, I know, he's being difficult. What's this for, Radimer? You need your tattoos, I'm informed, and I have some special ones here in my kit. You want this tattoo, Mortenzie?
I do.
Yes, you do.
He looks at Sam.
Does that mean I'll get my old one back?
Yes. The one that was placed upon your flesh I saved after your death. You're welcome.
Sam's magic tattoo on a piece of skin with the azure mark giving you electrical resistance equal to your character level, and Snowbeard's magic tattoo on a piece of skin giving azure mark, electrical resistance equals character level.
Cool.
I took this from your flesh when you died, when you were a halfling. And this came from a crusty dwarf. As loyal as he was, he died.
Weird thing to say. It's a necromancer thing. It's almost like you weren't loyal enough to survive death. It's like fucking out there.
How dare you die on me?
Okay, well, yeah, alright.
I hear there's a tattoo artist in town. She apparently is very good.
Very well. Mortenzie will come with you, but Xorbinius is watching.
I'm sure.
Your doubt will be disproven.
All right, you guys walk in. Magnus, I guess Phineas is not working on you, or is he? Are you creating the non-magical tattoos that celebrate his victory, or are you doing something else in the shop?
It's up to Magnus. I can do them all.
Yeah, Magnus wants it on his butt.
Okay, so
Get right in there.
Someone else, you can
No.
do that with someone
Magnus is
who's
getting
not
it on his,
volunteering their time.
Yep.
He's getting it on his,
On his chest?
Yeah, no shoulder blades.
Okay, mark down on your shoulder slot that you've got your spring champion tattoos on it, and they're not
Now,
magical.
can I-
You can
can
still
I
put
still
magic.
put
You can still
magical-
put magic ones
Okay.
over top of it. This is used to
cover.
disguise.
Camouflage.
Yeah,
In that
camouflage.
case, why don't we just camouflage something that I've already got fucking tattoos for? Like, belt. Put it across my stomach. Like these me here running across here and fighting the dragon, the boat, fire, and then he would jump here and fighting.
Vestra Iral, this strange elven witch, suggests that camouflage could also be just additional tattoos.
Yeah.
She offers to work on the champion. She wants her work to be seen.
By all means.
You were just about to leave for the day, and there's some weird-looking people. There's an undead monkey sitting on the top of a black-robed man that walks into the skin painter's shop. He pauses for a moment. He looks around. There is a very tall half-giant missing an arm, and this man with a gnome with this crazy look in his eye. They are blocking the door. They're blocking the door. Excuse
Can
me.
I help you?
Yes, I have 2 magic tattoos that I want transferred from this piece of skin to both of these gladiators.
I see. they are both gladiators? He's looking at Sam for the tattoos.
He doesn't have the... We also need to rebrand him. He is a special case. I have the paperwork here.
May I see the paperwork?
Certainly.
He's just perusing it. He's no legal expert. But
Yep.
he's not,
Apparently, this guy was important or good enough to have been reincarnated by the Imperial, by agents of the Imperial Rangers in Vaed, and there's a stamp from the head commander of Vaed.
from Vaed, I see.
Not originally, but yes, we did impress some people there as we passed on through. Yeah.
Very well.
This is Sam the Giant, and this is Mortenzie. Who might
Well-
you be, good sir?
I am an apprentice of sorts. I'm Mortenzie. Why do I know that name?
You're gonna fight with one of our guys from Ludus.
Oh!
Magnus is lying there, just getting tattooed or whatever. It's a small shop, you can overhear.
Nice to meet
from
you.
the Circus of Dread. Oh, pleasure to meet you. He extends his hand.
Yes, pleasure. He shakes your hand.
I am Phineas Garrett. I'm one of the masters at the Conclave of Crimson Sands. But I also, I come here. I'm an apprentice of sorts.
Here.
I don't moonlight. It's a hobby. It's what I do to get away from you people.
I see. You have markings of a wizard.
Yes, I am. And as it so happens, I am capable of doing magical tattoos. Otherwise, you'll have to make an appointment with Vesta. She's rather in demand.
I don't care who does the work. I only want the work to be done. Send the bill to the Circus of Dread. A pleasure meeting you, Phineas.
Likewise.
I'm Radimer Fink of the Order of Fossers.
Oh, he gives him a nod, like that's a respectable organization.
Yeah, it's also a local organization. That means he's not an Imperial wizard, but has this weird, like, association with the Imperium.
Yeah. Okay. Who's going to be first? I'll go first. Okay, you need to stop laughing like that, though.
We'll say that in the downtime and you working there, you have learned this spell.
Okay, what spell is that?
It's called Transfer Tattoo.
Alright. That is a wizard spell, I take it?
Yep.
What level?
With this spell, you transfer one magic tattoo from one creature to another.
What level spell is that?
You can resist with a fort save. A tattoo can be transferred from a dead creature in this manner to a living host, provided the body has been dead no longer than 1 hour per caster level. And it looks like this. At first, you're like, "Ooh, dead skin," and no, the necromancer was able to preserve this.
Smart. Alright. Why? Oh, that's fine. And what level is Transfer Tattoo?
First.
Oh, okay. Plenty of those.
This would also allow you to move certain tattoos around in different slots afterwards.
That's cool.
Yep. Hey, Mystic Novax. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Let us know if you have any questions. We've got a small horde of PCs and characters, and it's like 3 different campaigns worth of characters colliding. So
Yeah, you found us on basically our most complicated day. Bookkeeping day.
Radimer, the former master of gladiators, is handing over the well-preserved skin with the magic tattoos on them. These magic tattoos were earned when they fought an electrical breathing half-dragon Hydra back in like episode 10 or something like that of the first season. Those two comrades have fallen. Well, one was reincarnated. Of course, his tattoos didn't go along with him. And then one just simply died. And these two gladiators are about to receive their new tattoos.
Did you say that there are other wizards in this town? Some sort of club or guild?
Yes, there is a guild. The head of our guild is the Sage Tacitus.
I will have to register with this guild. I am beyond third circle.
I see. He gives them directions to the tower. The master is sometimes unavailable. What am I doing this week?
Crafting.
Okay.
This is what is Phineas doing this week? Yeah.
Yeah.
Phineas this week is he's diplomacy, arcane treaties. You're going to be at the tower lots.
All right. I will actually be at the tower, and I will be able to register you if you'd like.
He nods. Radimer kind of gives off the feeling that he knows about this place. Like this is not new information to him.
How about I just see you there tomorrow sometime?
You should expect visitors there in the morrow. Perhaps for other things as well.
What sort of visitors? He's nervous.
We seek the knowledge of the sage, of course.
Oh. I see. He's more nervous.
Okay. Mr. Pickles, stop that. The little troublemaker, fucking undead monkey climbing over things, putting his little paws in the ink and that sort of stuff.
Oh, I need that to be sterile. Oh, please, get him out.
It listens. It climbs back up onto Radimer's robes.
Just a monkey,
For
it's
as
a dead
straight-laced Radimer is, his familiar seems to be a little crazy. To have a familiar. Maybe an undead raven. Did you? No, you kept the body. Did you keep the body of your dead familiar?
No, he didn't.
Okay,
He didn't
all right.
keep the body.
I will wait outside.
Very well. This won't. I don't know how long it takes to cast. Actually, transfer tattoos.
A
Sam needs an.
a
Sam needs
standard.
Okay. Well, this will take but a moment for the transfer. This gentleman's tattoo will be a new tattoo.
Yeah, basically they want you to tattoo him as a slave gladiator.
All right.
It's a common thing.
Yeah, but is it like a stable brand?
It is a brand. He will get wrapped up.
Do you want a brand or a tattoo? Because we'll probably do either.
They can do tattoos. You guys can make official tattoos.
Yeah, I'm better with tattoos than brands. Brands are a little gauche.
You're right. That takes about a day. That takes like that part of the day. Mortenzie receives in whatever slot he wants the Azure mark. So he now has electrical resistance.
Okay, cool.
Equal to his character level. And then same with Sam. I think Sam will just put it back in the same slot he had it before.
I would like to make a roll because he's going to put everything that Sam needs for his slave tattoo.
Okay.
But he wants to stylize it so it looks cool because he's still practicing his art doing this, right? So I kind of want to make he automatically does well. It's just a matter of how well, right?
Yep.
20 plus. He'll take a. You're going to be seen in the ring. Big man.
Yeah, is what he says. Of course. I can still fight, even though I lost my arm. Doesn't bother me much.
All right. I would like my work to be seen, and so if it's all right with you, I'm going to give you everything you need for your slave tattoo, but embellish it, make it art instead of just a simple whatever you had before.
All right, could you make it like halflings?
He looks confused.
He was a halfling before he got reincarnated into the.
Sure, I can throw some halflings in there. I can.
All right.
Gets a 35 on his
Wow.
craft tattoo.
Okay. All right. Where is this going? I guess we'll put it on his.
Put it on his shoulder.
Wrists, Gladiator
wrist?
brand wyvern.
Or on the wrist. All right.
Oh no, that was Mortenzie. Sam. Yeah, it'll go on his wrists. So Gladiator
Or his
mark.
one
Result is 35.
Yeah.
And it's basically describe it in a couple of words.
Well, it's like halflings. Like he talks to Sam to find out, how does he fight and he punch. So it's whatever the brand is, and it's halflings fighting around it and around the wrist, with reds and he really mixes the colors like blood and. It's a big brawl around his wrist.
Halfling brawlers fighting around the Gladiator's mark. Cool. It is a work of art. He seems really, really happy with that. Where did Ahmed go?
I'm right. I'm coming.
He's listening. He's listening.
I'm right here.
Do you speak with while Sam is being worked on by Phineas? Do you say anything to Mortenzie, who seems to be just waiting in the shop? Mortenzie seems to be fascinated with this small mirror. There's a mirror used as an implement, and
So you and you guys, huh?
Yes, I am not new. No, I've been everywhere, but new to here. Yes, if that is what you mean.
Yeah, all right. So how do you fight?
He looks at him like, I don't understand the question.
Not use your fist. You have like an axe. Then you turn into a monster. What do you do?
I think about what I want to do, and then everything goes red. And then I wake up, and either I was knocked out, or everyone is dead.
Yeah. That's like fist bump. Like, yeah, put it here. I understand you perfectly.
Yeah, you have met Xorbinius?
For Cord, yeah.
No, Xorbinius. Who is Cord? Cord a name for Xorbinius? It could be a name for Xorbinius.
Oh, so who's this Ugg guy?
Oh, Hug is the greatest. None can stand before Hug.
How does he fight? What does he do?
He grabs you and slams you around by the head until you stop moving.
Interesting.
He will bend you in ways that will make you scream.
What about this Roger guy? Is he any good?
Roger's good, yeah. He fights with a crossbow.
Oh, okay.
He shoots things.
Interesting.
No, it's not. It's very boring.
Mortenzie's awesome.
It is not exciting like when my hammer crushes a skull. With him, people are just standing there and then they have sticks in them. That is boring. What do you do?
Yeah, we have an archer as well. And me, I use a sword, a big sword. Things go red, like you say, yeah. And you run around, and they can hit you, but I can hit them. They got long legs and pie. Sorry, I'll stop moving.
just the guy who's doing the tattoo is like the bazillionth time hold still.
He's like, he's going back. I flex a little bit. They're big, aren't they?
Mortenzie flexes his arms. Yes, Xorbinius makes them bigger, though.
Good luck for you and your Xorbinius.
Yes, I will try not to slay your people. They keep telling me not to do that.
Yeah, no killing.
I try, but sometimes things go red, and accidents happen. Yeah,
Yeah, make sure they don't.
they might. They really might.
Make sure they don't.
Don't worry. We'll pull our punches to Sam from the other room.
Mortenzie's looking at Sam like, when have I ever pulled a punch?
What does that mean?
I don't punch people. I hit them with a hammer. In the face.
All right, Magnus, you've got your tats. Mortenzie's got his magical tattoo. Same with Sam, and then Sam finally has his proper gladiator marks, marking him as a gladiator. Unfortunately, the time period of him like running and trying to make his grand escape without marks or proof of him being slave has now gone. Hopefully, all things go well in the Circus of Dread.
I don't think the one-armed half giant would have gotten too far.
Right. You gotta climb the wall. Shit.
Am I gonna? No.
Okay, that was a fun little scene. You guys go back to your respective ludi, and there is an important diplomatic event that I wanted to do before we end the session tonight.
Okay.
So, looking at the way that you guys planned your weeks, it looked like a bunch of you were going to do diplomacy. Phineas was going to spend some time at the wizard tower to try to talk about how they should implement wizard fights in the city of Vaddapol. At the same time, Arlen, Baraktarn, Widget, Undwin, Ratimer, Ugg,
Mortenzie,
and
Eduard,
and the
Sam.
Countess were going to go along with some certain shadowy items to the wizard's tower.
We have the all the gladiators.
We should really do this encounter when Adam's back.
He's not back for a little bit, though, is he?
Yeah, we're not
3
playing
weeks.
next week because TwitchCon.
In the week after.
Okay.
And he's back the week after or not?
I gotta
He
check.
didn't say. He says we're going to be in New York or something. Adams International. Bam.
Check the email. I don't remember.
He didn't say any dates. He just said he's going to be back for a week in New York. He didn't say what days they were.
Yeah.
He said he might be in Ottawa for a mid-game week. Excuse me. Next week he said he might be in Wednesday or something like that, but I haven't heard from him. So
Okay. I think I want to save that one for last week. I have something else
All right.
I can do instead.
Okay.
All right, you return to your ludus, and you guys are settling in. The construction's dying down. You're a few weeks in. You're about to hear back on the. Did the circus put in a bid for one of those gladiators?
Circus, we sent out the market guys to look for 2 gladiators under 10K.
Got it.
Or 10K? Yeah, 10K we said.
Yeah.
When
Are we going to show up? Hang on. Are we going to show up to outbid the Grim Goblin and anyone who might want our other gladiator that we got?
I don't think we have time to finish the entirety of the 4th week, but we'll do that beginning next
Okay.
game, and
All
this
right.
will set up what needs to happen with those shadow items and that sort of thing. But there is outside of the Circus of Dread, outside the Sunset House. This is in the evening. You hear somebody holler and a bunch of trash get like pushed over. Like maybe a cart being? Yeah, there was a construction cart out there. How fucking dare you come to my city?
Mortenzie grabs his hammer.
And steal my ludus from me.
Arlen's wheeling his way out.
Okay. There is this Amazonian type warrior woman standing in the street. Her sword is bare and off to her side, and she is frazzled and full of rage. This champion of yours, this Ugg, I challenge him here and now.
Is she drunk?
No, Ugg.
Maybe?
Yeah, she looks drunk. No, Ugg.
Fucking steal my ludus from me. This place should be mine.
Arlen's wheeling himself out.
Okay. Who else is going outside? Who's staying inside?
Mortenzie's going out.
We'll say Widget is busy.
He's in his like nightshirt and
What time is
nightcap
this?
with
This
his
is
hammer.
like
This is like
11.
dusk.
Okay, so like what? 8 p.m., 7 p.m.
Yeah, Roger isn't there. Roger discovered some other place to spend his money. Unwin is
hiding.
no. Unwin was sleeping. Radimer was doing necromancer stuff. So basically, you've got Beric Tarn, Eduard, Ugg, Mortenzie, and we'll say that Sam was celebrating his new tattoo, and he was off with Roger.
Okay.
So your Sunset House is pretty empty. There are soldiers coming out of the house to see what the fuck's going on. Hey, it's Maeve. They seem to know who she is, as there's a house guard captain and several house guard that are coming out of the main building. It's the Marooned Maiden. They don't seem to be rushing out to like stop her. They're almost like gawking at her. I hear the city has lifted the provision about fighting in the streets. Not quite true. They still need to be officially sanctioned. You may not want to. You may want to be careful here.
Mortenzie will fight her. He
No.
doesn't know any better.
No.
I will prove to the Ludus Lords, to the Commissioner, and to the five-faced fucking god himself that I am better than your champion. That I deserve my own Ludus.
Arlen's is he out there?
Yeah, if you look at the
Will someone fucking push me out there already?
Oh, sorry. Mortenzie goes and pushes you.
Beric Tarn is out there, Eduard's out there. There's 5 of you that are
Do not act hostile. Talks to his gladiators. And Arlen wheels himself forward.
Don't think I'm not going to.
Someone's controlling.
Don't think I'm not going to push you over to get to him.
I'm sure you could, but I highly suggest you do not. For reasons to help protect you, my name is Arlen.
You're an obstacle, she says.
I'm
my
also
way.
the one responsible for the gladiators here, and I say none of them will fight tonight.
What the fuck are you going to do about it? Aye, says Ugg.
Arlen puts his head. Ugg, please.
Beric Tarn's moving up. Eduard's backing you up. Mortenzie, are you?
Mortenzie's like, be careful. I sense Xorbinius in her.
What is your name?
I
We are new here. We do not know. We still do not know everyone.
have bathed in blood to prove to them I am their champion.
She is definitely no Xorbinius. I've had that.
What's to say I don't
Acknowledge-
kill the 5 of you right now
Knowledge
and
maker?
catapult your heads into their meeting rooms?
I see that you're intoxicated.
She snarls. Let me just look up the stats for
the ass whooping word we might just receive.
what was she, a barbarian 12?
Oh, barbarian.
No.
Something harsh.
Ajax was 12.
She's a. I think she's a 9 or 10.
No, she's higher than that.
No, she's way higher than that.
Because he was a dragon. Oh no, she's 14, isn't she?
Yeah, I think we added 2 levels on top of the iconic build. I'll fucking break all of you, she says.
You could, I'm sure of it. But if you do that, then they will never give you a ludus. You
Okay.
want a ludus.
You've been around people
Correct.
who can rage. In fact, there are 2 of them standing right behind you. She is on the brink of raging and beating the snot out of all of you. Give me a diplomacy check. The DC
Yeah,
for
that's what I was trying to get to.
the DC for this would be 10 plus her level plus her charisma.
Oh, balls. Thanks, Marty.
27.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a hero point, boys. Fuck.
Improve her attitude.
Yeah.
Probably not too friendly. But
25. I do not have another couple of points to spend.
Okay. She is
May I speak with you alone?
She
Oh, no.
is reaching out to put her boot against the side of your chair. This is enough.
Kenzie.
This is enough for Barrack-Tarn, Mortenzie, and Ugg and Eduard to start their hostile actions. I think we're rolling for initiative. Mark liked that idea for some reason.
won't be the first time more.
Hell.
Okay, I'm gonna erase the golem
6.
and add the drunken Maeve, the maroon maiden.
Arlen's getting in here. 2 as fucking usual. I rolled all
Who
my
else we
20s early on in the day.
Okay, we'll take Ugg or Barrack-Tarn, dude.
Take Ugg. Yeah, sure. I can run Ugg and Barrack-Tarn.
Oh, well, no, or Barrack-Tarn. Well, I'll take one of them.
Oh no, she rolled a 1.
Oh, God.
She rolled a 1 on her initiative. Fuck.
Too much whiskey.
She's all whiskey drunk. All right, so Ugg, what was his initiative?
Ugg.
I'll roll it here.
There. 14.
Yeah, all right.
Roger,
I'll take
Roger
Barrack-Tarn.
isn't there. Mortenzie,
Mortenzie got a 6.
Barrack-Tarn,
20.
Arlen.
There are the 20s. 2.
Oh man, as if you villain points to spend in the crowd.
Nemmy's asleep.
Using villain points on.
Are we using the circus sheet? Combat sheet?
I am on the circus. It should be the same one.
It's the same one now? Okay. The Conclave. Okay.
Barrack-Tarn gets to act first. He sees that she's gonna like kick the chair out from underneath Arlen or something like that. That's not gonna happen.
Stunning fist.
Arlen's our guy. So Barrack-Tarn is going to take a step forward. 5 step forward.
Stunning fist.
This is a full round. You guys both knew everything was happening. So he can do he swift action drops into his style.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to stunning fist on his first attack. He has only 2 attacks. He will power attack, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so +7, +7.
Okay, go ahead, Mark.
No, okay.
So, Barrack, Ugg, Mortenzie, Arlen, Maeve.
Oh, for crying. Liza, get your nose away from my keyboard. I don't know why my dog's got to be like that. 20 plus 7. There we go. 26 and 17.
The 26 hits. He does 1d6 plus 11 damage.
1d6.
Yep.
Dang.
Hey, what's his
right,
crit
he's got-
range?
Plus.
It's not. He doesn't have. He's a 5th level.
Improved. He doesn't
Yeah,
have
no, no,
improved.
you-
He doesn't have improved crit.
I mean, he comes in and just punches her in the ab.
15 damage.
Yeah. Okay. So she takes that. Let me see. I think she reduces some of it. She's got
Probably.
DR3.
Barbarian, she has DR.
Yeah.
She's got DR3.
Yeah, barbarian, baby.
DR builds up pretty quick, dude.
Wham! Oh! She grunts as she gets punched,
Stunning-
and then her
Stunning fist.
and then a
So,
stunning fist.
fort save.
Nat
builds up.
20.
With a plus 19, she's got to roll a 1.
Wham! She looks like this is the fight she wanted. And okay, that was Baratarn.
Then
Just
Ugg's,
Ugg?
is Ugg next?
Yeah, Ugg is
Uggs.
next.
Uggs, yeah, I think Ugg should just do this. There's no AOs right now, correct?
No. Do what?
Goes right here and CMD wrestle this bitch. Grrr!
Did you
She
5
doesn't.
foot step?
She no, that was a full move.
10
So
foot.
why are you?
Or just keep it to 5 feet.
Yeah,
But
keep it to 5
do you
feet. 'Cause
get
he's got greater grapple, so we can do 2 grapples. If you just take
Okay.
the 5 foot.
Alrighty. Ugsta.
Okay. So
Ugster.
And
He's like-
raging?
his CMD is 23?
did
Or
maybe
24, something like that.
it's
CMB to grapple. 24.
That's not counting
That's-
rage.
That's
not
before
counting
rage.
so 26.
Ugg goes forward with his twisted cords and very strong strength, and his third arm is trying to grab a hold of Maeve. Maeve has fought many grapplers before, and while she's in her current state of madness, her CMD is 37.
Go for it, buddy.
She basically elbows Ugg in the nose as he was coming in. His hand's gonna go up to do that, and then she twists away from him.
He gets two
no,
attacks.
I think you got to succeed on the first one. I'll double check. Hang on. That's great.
That's it. This is your champion. Mortenzie.
I'm looking up greater grapple. I'm just pretty sure, so I'm not. There we go. Did you add the extra +2 from greater grapple? Not that it would have made a difference, but
Yeah, that was in there.
yeah, you have to be grappling the creature to get the second grappling.
So you can pin in one round?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, Mortenzie's going to rage.
Okay. Which means he grows bigger.
Yeah.
Because Xorbinius.
Because Xorbinius is here. G A here.
You're all dead. Although she is wielding not a live blade, it looks like a bastard sword that is for training. Like it's a
Well.
wooden bastard sword.
She'll probably notice that Mortenzie's hammer is for smashing skulls. So,
Okay.
Raging. Plus 16. AC 21.
No, that missed.
'Cause I rolled a 5.
She dodged out of the way,
I
including
rolled a 5. I rolled a 5.
including the flank.
That's including the flank.
All right, Arlen.
How many people gonna take with my dimension door?
What level are you? 7. You could take 2 others. Do we roll an Eduard? initiative? I guess Eduard cast a spell. Let me just add him to the initiative. He rolled really poorly, but he would have been before. He's going with Arlen. Thanks, Modra.
Edward has a higher dex, so he'd go first.
No, you guys are the same. Plus
Really?
4s. Yep.
Wait, +4? No, I don't have a +4, dude.
Mm-hmm. You have improved initiative.
He's got a dex of +3 plus a trait.
Yes, okay, yeah, it's from a bloodline. Yeah, okay, sorry.
He is a dex fighter. He just doesn't have an amazing dex.
I don't want to fight you.
As far as we're concerned, she's just some crazy woman yelling outside our home.
All right.
You did hear her say that she was the city champion.
Yeah, people say all sorts of things.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You probably have an idea of who the 14th level city champion is in the sport in which you play. you know who the champion is.
Well, let's see what the champ is made of. Oh,
Okay.
It's carbonite. Okay.
Okay, Arlen's going to roll back and hit her with a roll back to your hero with a ray of enfeeblement.
Okay.
Oh, don't hit Ugg or me.
With improved uncanny dodge, does that mean she gets to act even though? Give me a second.
No, she's not denied her dex to AC.
Got it. She would have to have combat reflexes.
Oh,
to
right.
take
This is a.
She does not have combat reflexes. You're lucky. So you go rolling back in your chair, Arlen. Back down the cobbles.
I do not want to do
away
this.
from her. And what are you doing?
So ray of enfeeblement.
Okay. What do you have?
So
Precise
it is
strike?
a
Precise
do
shot.
Not.
Okay.
I do not have precise shot. Versus ray a touch attack. Let's see what Arlen's 2-hit is.
I got a feeling it's not that impressive.
It is not that impressive. Well, Arlen does have a 0 dex,
That's a good start.
5 bab.
Okay. Without precise strike, you have a chance of hitting Barak Tarn, Ugg, and Mortenzie with this.
Can I switch to something else because I really don't want to hit my friends? I know this. I know this beforehand, right?
Yeah, you know how your spells work.
Okay. God damn it. Fine. Hit her with magic missiles.
There we
Dirty.
go.
It's
Okay,
dirty.
she didn't.
Dirty.
I don't want to do this, and you considered a rave of people, and you're like, oh, they're all around her, and she's stumbling around with this big wooden sword. You cast a spell, and a bunch of star-shaped sort of magic missiles go flying out of your hand towards her. You're 7th level, 4d4 plus 4. She didn't drink a shield potion. She doesn't have a.
44 plus 4.
She does not have a clasp. Nope.
44. It's +1. 44 plus 4, right?
Yep.
14 damage.
This just pisses her off.
Please calm down.
Yeah. Eduard is going to cast Mirror Image and then move in for a flank with Ugg. You want to roll D4 plus 2?
Sure. 6.
She is the champion gladiator. Maybe we should calm her down. This is Eduard.
We'll calm her down with unconsciousness.
Okay, I think she's going to use a feat called Great Cleave.
Well, hold on. She can only hit 2 guys. Because they have to be adjacent to each other.
No. I don't know.
Wait. Great.
You can make a single
Cleave.
attack, your base attack bonus against a foe within reach.
Any foe within
If you
reach?
hit, you make an additional attack against a foe that is adjacent to the previous foe, also within reach.
They have to hit two
That sounds
people.
like cleave.
That was great, Cleave. You can make attacks. You continue to make attacks against foes adjacent